Hi guys!
How it is?
Camila des,
BK Onesan des. Have you ever seen a Visual Kei band and thought, oh my god, those clothes are amazing, where are they from? I have, LOL.
Today we'll talk about the fashion brands related to Visual Kei, and that's why we have clothes behind us. It's not a garage sale!
But you know, before we start, leave your thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click on the little bell to get the notifications, and
Let's start! We divided this video in 3 parts. First, the brands with punk influences. Second, the brands with Lolita influences. And third, the brands created by Visual Kei musicians. We'll talk about some of the most famous brands, but there are lots more, so don't feel bad if your favorite brand isn't here, please, okay?
Visual Kei bands usually wear lots of cool clothes, shoes, and accessories. Once I read an interview with a former Visual Kei member, and he said that bands can be sponsored by a brand to wear their clothes and accessories. But what mostly happens with especially small and medium bands is that there are some people that make their clothes for Visual Kei bands as a living. And usually these people used to work with dozens of bands.
And that's why some bands look so similar visually. Like you see one band and I've seen some other member wearing this clothes a few years ago, and then you check, yeah, it's the same clothes.
And also the same happens with the makeup and the hairstyle.
If you ever go to Harajuku in Tokyo, you will find lots of fashion shops out there. But some of them are the most famous ever, so let's talk about them.
In Harajuku there is a shop called Yellow House. It's nothing but the most famous Visual Kei brand of all, even though some of you might have never heard about it.
I was there in 2015 and you cannot take pictures inside, but I can explain what it's like. This shop is on the Takeshitadori, that's the main street of Harajuku, and then there is this super small shop with lots of clothes and dozens or maybe hundreds of Polaroids with Visual Kei musicians wearing Yellow House clothes or just hugging the owner too. And the owner is super cute. She's called Baba-san, which means old lady in Japanese. How cute! Oh, and Yellow House has made clothes for pretty much every big band in the Visual Kei. Like inside her shop, there are pictures of X-Japan, Hide, Lunacy, Kuroyume, Gakto, Madisimizer. I think Madisimizer is there too, but wow. Anyway. Ancafe, Heidi, Nightmare, Gazeto. Didn't Grey? I said it?
Everybody.
Everybody, yes. And this old lady is super energetic and very, very honest. So you walk in and then she take a look at you like this, then she pick one cloth and give it to you. Like, I don't care if you like it or not, I think it's gonna be good on you, so yeah, try it. So I was wearing a pair of jeans and she looked at me like this and say, you like jeans? There's something better, okay? And then she gave me some red chest pants. Then I tried, but it was bad, so anyway. So I asked her for a coat, and she gave me one and said, Uruha from Gazeto wore this. And she took a Polaroid and showed me Uruha wearing that coat. And then I looked at it and I was like, yeah, take my money! But this shop is really awesome and it has to be your first stop when you go to Harajuku. So that's it. Yellow House, guys.
When we started to listen to Visual Kei, there were some brands that were very famous at that time.
Yeah.
One of them is Sex Pot Revenge. It's a very small shop in a side street of Harajuku. You also have to go downstairs to visit the shop.
Those shops are really underground, aren't they? Go downstairs underground. Okay.
Sex Pot Revenge is a more punkish style, with chains and stripes and pins all around the clothes and accessories. In 2018, they had a collaboration with a band called Six and released some tops and bags together. They also had a collaboration with bands like Gotcha Rocka and Ancafe.
I think everybody remembers the colorful striped clothes of Ancafe.
Yeah. The staff of their shop is also very friendly and will help you with anything that you ask for. Their accessories are amazing and sometimes they have discounts, especially when they are changing the seasons.
Yeah, keep an eye on it. Another very famous brand is h.Naoto. It was created by Naoto Hiroka, a fashion designer, and he already dressed some bands like Cycle Semo, Ayabi, our Oji-sans Gakuto and Yoshiki. And recently they dressed Heidi too for their last photo shoot. And the cool thing about h.Naoto is that they mix the punk and gothic Lolita styles, so they create their own style. And they also made a collaboration with Manasama's brand Moi-meme-moitie. Have to do it like this. Moi-meme-moitie.
I never knew how to pronounce it. Other punkish brands that Visual Kei bands and fans like are Civil Rise, that has made collabs with some indie bands like The Rage and Exist Trace, Algon Queens, and the shoes brand Yoshiki. Their art that has a mix of sober and highly detailed style, and listen flavor that is more colorful and mostly has characters on their stuff too.
Of course, there are other punkish brands, but we can't talk for 10 hours in this video, so we highlighted the most famous ones.
Now let's talk about the Gothic Lolitas and Lolita brands. And we can't talk about it without mentioning Manasama's brand
Moi-meme-moitie.
It was created in 1999 and worked with both styles, elegant Gothic Lolita and elegant Gothic aristocratic.
I think that when you first listen to Visual Kei and get into the Lolita fashion, this is the first brand you hear about.
And Manasama collaborates with other artists for this brand, such as the Vampire Coffee in Ginza, owned by Vampire Rose, and the dolls brand Super Dolphy, and even Hatsune Miku.
I can't imagine Manasama and Vocaloid together.
I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Japan.
Great argument! But there are lots of other Lolita brands as well. Alice and the Pirates, for example, is a super famous brand that once had Kamijo as their model. And it is actually a sub-brand of Baby the Star Shine Bright that I think it's maybe the second most famous brand. It's only after Moi-meme-moitie in the Visual Kei scene at least. And Hizaki from Versailles and Hizaki Grace Project and etc. also modeled for this brand. I think that Kamijo did it too, but I'm not sure, so yeah. But Hizaki did.
Another Lolita brand famous not only in Japan but also overseas is Angelic Pretty. They focus on the sweet Lolita sub-style and have collabs with Meto from Medjugorje and the band called Gigamus.
And recently, lots of band members have also started their own brands. Because they have to pay the rent. For example, Reita from the Gazetto started a brand called Snaked Lows with Yamashita, a fashion designer from the brand Deal Design. And the brand is famous for their accessories like bracelets, rings, necklaces, and etc. Lynch's vocalist Hazuki also have a brand called Urge, that is an acronym for Undefined Rebel Gothic Element. Makes no sense at all. And this brand has accessories and t-shirts and etc. And Hazuki usually wears it on their lives and photo shoots too.
Dylan Gray is also very active in the fashion market. They have their own brand called Deadly Clarice. I like the sound. Kyo once created a brand called Madara Ningen, but I'm not sure if he's still involved with it. Toshiya also has his brand called Dirt, 100% natural dirt. And Kaoru has his brand DDD. And let's not forget the Gazette's brand Red Market, responsible for making fans pour all around the world.
There are other brands like Lemonade from ex-Japan's Hide, and this brand is actually still active. There's a shop near Harajuku. And, well, Yoshiki has made dozens of collaborations as always, and nowadays he's working on his kimono brand called Yoshikimono.
Perfect.
Super creative.
Perfect. Congratulations.
If he ever made a sushi brand, it would be called Yoshiki.
Yoshiki. Well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoying our introduction to Visual Kei related brands. So if you have any comments or any suggestion for future videos, leave in the comment section below. Aí está.
Camila deした。BK お姉さんでした。
バイバイ。
バイバイ。